Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Tuesday, March 26th. Been busy, got a new vlog up this morning titled We Got a Problem. Apparently yesterday I received an order of hats, supposed to be 15 hats, and only 8 showed up, so a bit of a problem. We had to solve that problem. Luckily today they wrote back. Well, they did write back last night as well, but today they added another message. Let me show you. Here it is. It says, I found the hats that were missing and I packed them up and will be sending them out when the post office opens this morning. I send them priority mail to get them to you quicker, and I threw in a few extra hats as similar as I could find to your lot to hopefully make up for the trouble. Hope this works for you, and the new tracking number should show up in your purchase in the app. Message me if you have any questions. Thanks. So there it is. Sounds like the problem has been solved. They're going to send the hats. They're going to give a tracking, and they're going to even throw in a few extra hats. So bonus, the buy cost for those hats just went down. It was $3 and something originally. Once I received 8 hats. Once the 15 show up, it'll drop to $2 and something. But if they threw in some extras, we might be under $2 buy cost for hats. So we'll definitely be making some money on that online arbitrage purchase. So their mistake is my gain financially. Hopefully once we get those hats and we get them listed, hopefully there's some good hats that can make us a few bucks. Speaking of hats that can make us a few dollars, here's a stack of them. I was working through these last night. I got a few up, but we're going to continue listing hats. But let's take a look at what sold. There you see it. We woke up to 3 orders for $63.35 overnight. $63.35 on 3 orders out of the big store. So sales continue to be a little bit slow, but we'll get these 3 orders packed up and then we'll check out the small store. Let's see what sold out of the big store. First item sold for $15.46. It's a U.S. Olympic Calgary Seoul 1988 commemorative 5-pin collector's set, blue case. So a few years back, I think I paid $50 for a collection of Olympic pins, and it had that set plus several other sets in it. Bought it at a garage sale in the Mount Vernon area. If you guys are familiar, bought it in Mount Vernon. A huge set of Olympic pins. I finally got everything listed, and we've been making a few sales of pins. Those Olympic pins, our collectors do like those, so they will buy them, but they're not a fast mover. But we got that set sold. Second item to sell sold for $33.26. It's a brand new Playmates Star Trek DS9 Lieutenant Commander Jadzia Dax Warp Factor Series 4. So Commander Jadzia Dax. Dax. So obviously by my pronunciation of the name, I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, but we did get a lot of Star Trek toys in a Star Trek unit I bought out of Everett a few years back. We cleaned it out, we listed the books right away, and then recently I've just listed those action figures. And they've started selling. We sold quite a few actually already, and there's quite a few more. So hopefully those will steadily sell, and we'll get that tote emptied and all those toys sold off. I kind of priced them ready to move. I didn't want to price them too much. Priced them at the middle of the market, hoping that for a quick sale. And we've had a few sell already. So it'll be interesting to see which ones sell first. There are some kind of rare characters that I've never heard of. Obviously that one I've never heard of. But again, I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, so you guys probably know them if you check them out. All the different characters are up there, so they had them all. Huge collection of Star Trek memorabilia. I still have the plates, collector plates. I'm not sure if I'm going to list those or not, but we did the books, we did the action figures, and probably going to call it good after that. Third item sold for $14.63. It's a large REI Co-op black men's crew neck short sleeve t-shirt top. So a nice black REI t-shirt. I think I might have actually bought that one for myself, but got it at the thrift, tried it on, didn't quite fit me as I would have liked it to. So I decided to list it up, and it sold. Didn't take long to sell, so REI is always kind of a sought after brand. And they make quality shirts and clothing in general, so always pick those up when you see them. Alright, I did a separate little video of animal introductions. I have a little folder in my eBay, not my eBay, my YouTube channel for animal introductions. And this is little Milo, cutest little puppy ever. We found him and saw him at the Port of Everett at the Milltown Marathon, so I had to get a little video shot. There are some other animals as well, but we're going to publish this one and get it out there, and hopefully you guys enjoy the animal introductions. So that's one thing I try to do when I'm out there running or hiking on a trail. If a nice cute dog, or it doesn't even have to be cute, but a dog comes along and the owner is open to letting me put it on camera and introduce it to you guys, I usually try to do that. So there's all kinds of animal introductions up on my channel. It's kind of fun to browse that little folder and meet all those dogs. There's some cute ones over the years. I've been doing a lot of hiking, especially last year, and put effort into meeting a lot of those dogs. A lot of times owners don't want to be on camera, but they oftentimes will let their animals be on camera much easier. So it's kind of a nice way to say hello and get some content while we're out there. Alright, I'm going to have a little lunch and I'm going to grab those 3 orders, get them packed up and ready to go to the post office. Alright, there they are, through the magic of video. 3 new orders. Here come those shipping labels. Let's get these labels on these packages. I did have to put this action figure in a box to protect it a little bit better. But we'll get it out there in one piece, and they said they're going to get it signed, so that's the plan. So we wanted to get it to them in a great condition. All right, we got 3 more orders for the tote, and 1, and 2, and 3. So like I was saying, the customer messaged me and said they were planning to get that action figure signed, so I decided to put that in a box. I normally would just bubble wrap it and put it in a padded envelope, but they want it in pristine condition, so we put it in a box so it would get to them without any box damage. That way they can get it signed and it can become a more valuable collectible. So hopefully it gets to them in one piece and they're happy with the condition. We bubbled it up in an envelope and then put it in that box, so should get to them in great condition. Alright, we got a tote full of orders here. We're gonna go to the post office. Like I said, I'm gonna run to the post office, drop those orders off, and then we're gonna get a little run around Lake Padden, stop for a few moments of gratitude. Then we'll come back and the work will continue. We'll continue to get some of those hats listed into the stores and see how much we can get accomplished tonight. Another day in the life of a reseller. Alright, we got the orders successfully dropped off at the USPS, the Postal Service here, put it in the drop box there, and they're ready to go out. Now we're going to go gas the car up and head over to Lake Padden, try to get those miles in today. Beautiful sunny day, so it's a good day to get in some mileage. Alright, we made it here to Lake Padden, a little Hotel California on the radio on the drive up here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think makes that such a great song? You think it's the music? You think it's the lyrics? You think it's a combination of both? You think it's the sound, the 70s sound? I don't know. It's pretty interesting thought, you know. I think it has to be the lyrics. But that guitar solo is pretty epic, so I must say that was part of it as well. But without those lyrics, I think the music, I don't know, it would probably stand on its own. But let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments. What makes it such a great song? Or maybe you think it's not a great song. I don't know. Put that in as well. I'm going to hit this trail, get that 2.6 miles in, maybe a little Hotel California running through my mind. When we come back, hopefully I'll have something to be grateful for. I'll try to think of something while I'm out there on the trail, and we'll report back soon. Alright, we made it another successful 2.6 miles around Lake Padden. Today was an interesting one. That first mile, I felt spry, I felt good, I was on the tip of my toes running up that trail. Second mile, not too bad, still pretty steady. That third mile, that's where it kicked in. That bear jumped on my back a little, had to carry him home. Made it through to the finish line, came here thinking about what I was grateful for. Of course, as I was running, that song, Hotel California, was running through my mind. Was thinking about that, and whether or not you like the Eagles, whether you like Hotel California, and it's hard to believe there might be somebody out there who actually doesn't like Hotel California. Who comes to mind? The Big Lebowski, right? The Big Lebowski, he liked Creedence. He had Creedence 8 tracks. He hated the Eagles, right? So he probably didn't like Hotel California. And he has that choice. We all have that choice, whether we want to like something or dislike it. And, he's a fictional character, of course, but he's still an iconic fictional character. He doesn't like the Eagles. He chose to say that. He voiced his opinion and still is an icon. People love the Big Lebowski. They have marathons where they watch the Big Lebowski every year and celebrate the movie, celebrate his character. And so we have that choice in this country, right? We can like or dislike whatever we want. So I guess I'm thankful for that choice, grateful to have that choice. We elect public figures, elections, and you're either Trump or you're Biden, or you're Jennifer Aniston or you're Angelina Jolie. You're either Jiffy or you're Skip peanut butter. Or maybe you like that natural peanut butter. You don't mess with the artificial. You have the choice in life. You can choose to like what you like and dislike what you don't, and people will judge you based on what you say. And that's a beautiful thing, is to have that choice. So I guess I'm grateful for that choice, and also grateful you can change your mind, right? You can dislike Trump one cycle, one election year, and decide, hey, Biden's not cutting it, we're going to vote Trump this year. You can choose to do that, or vice versa. We have that ability in this lifetime. I could work 20 years for eBay and decide, hey, I'm not working eBay anymore. I'm going to get a 9 to 5, get some regular hours, regular pay. I could do it. That's a choice. Yeah, we can choose things, and we have that ability in this country, right? We can drink bottled water, or we can drink out of the tap. I mean, there's a million different things you could bring up. There's all those choices we make in life and those decisions that lead us on our way. And we can change our mind about things, and that's a grateful thing. We should all be grateful that we have that ability to do that in this country. To change our mind, to become something else, to change our mind and do something else. And chase a different dream, and to keep dreaming, and maybe decide that one isn't for you, and you're going to go down a different path. We can even disregard that path, chase a dream for a year, then give up on it, and ghost everybody, turn off socials and don't talk to anybody for a year, and then decide, hey, what's going on? Shoot them a message and decide we're back on that path, we're chasing that dream again. We can do that. And I guess we're grateful for those opportunities in life. We have so much to be grateful for in this country. And, not all countries have that. There's a lot of luxury that we're born into these days, and we take it for granted. So I guess we should be grateful for that. We turn on that tap and the water just flows. And we can actually drink it and not get sick. Well, most of the time. Some people advise against it. But, other countries don't have that luxury. And I'm grateful for this little YouTube journey I'm on. Started it over a year ago. Now I have over 331 followers. I never thought there would be this many followers chasing my dream with me, trying to get this channel monetized while watching these silly videos, taking one step closer to monetization. As I put these out daily, day in the life of a reseller. I never thought anybody would really care what I'm up to. I've been doing it 20 years and nobody really gave a damn. But now I get in front of the camera and I got 331 people watching me. So I'm chasing that 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'm well on my way. And people are starting to watch, the view time's going up. I'm getting comments, I'm getting likes, and people are starting to enjoy the content, checking in to see what I'm up to. And, you guys all have that choice. Do we want to hit that subscription button, or do we want to lurk in the darkness and just watch him a little every now and then? Click on O'Brien and see what he's up to these days, but we don't want to subscribe. that's your choice, and I guess you have that choice. Sometimes I think about this whole YouTube thing, and there's a lot of self-help. Everybody's giving advice. Positivity is up on Instagram and Facebook every day, and you're getting fed that never give up, you're important, you matter, that whole spiel. And sometimes I kind of enjoy those little posts, but sometimes I think of myself, maybe I am that guy, but sometimes I kind of despise that guy. I think it's corny, and I think it's lame to kind of put that out there all the time. Who needs to be hearing that every day to get up and do their job? You don't need that self-help, but I guess it helps, to be grateful about things, and to strive to be more positive in life. There's a lot of people that are the opposite, and you see them and you see how they go through life, and you wonder why they're that way. Why can't they be a little bit more positive, put a little smile on their face, and maybe when they approach something or a situation, do it in a manner that would make the person feel respected. And you got to choose your words careful. Sometimes you see those people and you realize they're that way, and you just accept them how they are, but sometimes maybe you should sit down with those people and respectfully say, hey, you could change the way you speak to me. You might get a little bit further in life if you choose to voice your opinion in a certain manner. There's the old saying that you should respect the boss and the janitor in the same way, or something to that effect. Don't judge those. Give every person the respect that you would want yourself. There's that whole adage, and I kind of stand by that. I believe in that, I guess. You got to give people respect. Respect that they earn. If they don't earn it, you don't have to bother, but I think everybody's entitled to that. You shouldn't judge them right away. Let them prove themselves to you. So all that being said, I respect your decisions. I respect who you are, and I'm grateful for you guys following me and watching these videos, and looking in on me, checking out what I'm up to. And I guess if you don't like Hotel California, that's okay. I'll get over it. But so all that being said, that's enough gratitude for one night. I think I'm going to head down and give you guys a look at the lake, walk around, do a little warm down, check things out here at Padden. We haven't been here for a few days. We've been busy with that, with the eBay and with that Milltown Marathon. Was busy with that all weekend. Have a nice video up with some of the festivities over there. You can check that one out. It was a great event. Snowbush Running Company's put on some great ones the last couple and had some awesome weather out there. They've got another one coming up June 6th, I want to say. You can check out their website, snowbushrunning.com, to sign up for that one. I think it's the Evergreen Run, I think is what it's called. But you can go on their website and check out all their runs. Grateful for Grant for having me out there to do those photos again. Grant and the Snowbush Running Company team, they put on some awesome events, and it's always great to be part of it. So let's head on down to the lake and see what we can see today. There they are. You see them, all those ducks on the shoreline there. I was sneaking over here to see if they would notice me. They did, of course. They're quite observant. I'm always surprised. So I guess that's a little bit of that survival instinct, right? Ducks have that in them. If they're not observant, they will become lunch for somebody else. Speaking of that, sounds like someone's getting chased over there. But look at this cloud cover today. Beautiful cloud cover out here. Let's get a look at some of that up in the sky now that we've seen it in the water. Look at that cloud cover. Always fun to check out these clouds here. Definitely nice spring weather today. So you gotta look from this side of the lake. Let's take a look the other side. It's like somebody tossed this little log down here or floated on in. I don't think I've ever seen that one here. I usually hang out on this shoreline a little bit. All these happy little clouds just reflecting in the water there, shimmering and shining all the way down. The trees reflecting as well. Alright, here's a look at that other side of the lake. I'll try not to go too fast so you guys don't get dizzy. I tend to go a little fast sometimes, but there it is. The sun is just setting, just went down behind the trees over there. So you guys are getting the last view here at Lake Padden. The last of the trees and the clouds. The sun just dipping down behind them over there. So we do have a few geese over here. I think I'm gonna walk up on them, see if we can say hello and see what they do. So this guy is slowly walking towards his buddy over there. So we walked up on him. He kind of slowed and looked at me. Now he's making his way across that trail. His buddy's having a snack across the way there. So apparently that's where the good eating is, over there. And he's gonna go over there and join them. Unless they're a couple, I don't know how that works. Maybe they're a couple and they just mate for life like some birds, right? Maybe they're the duo. They seem like they get along pretty good. I don't know, what do you guys think? They're not really flying away, but the geese tend to be a little bit more brave. The ducks will fly away. These guys stand their ground. I'm still probably about 6 feet away, so they're going back across the trail, heading away. So you're getting a little look at some nature here. Let's see what we do if we move a little closer now that we got them in our behind them. Sneak up behind them, see what they do. Well, they're pretty content to just walk with me, or vice versa. But we'll let them go on, I guess. We don't want to scare them too much. Let them be on their way. I guess we can give you guys one more look. They kind of turned around to face me, so we're not looking at their tail feather there. But there they are, a couple geese here at Lake Padden. Hope you guys enjoy this little look at the wildlife here. So you can hear those birds. Those birds are singing to us up in the trees. These guys are far less vocal. But there's some birds up in this tree here. This is the tree. This is the culprit. Somebody's up there making all kinds of racket. You guys see them? You spot them? I think I'm going to head over to the water runoff place to do a little warm down, get a nice little warm down in, and then I'll check back. Alright, here's a look from the other side where that sun was just setting. Here's a look at the clouds in the water there. It was a nice couple just taking a prayer, having a prayer right over this view. It was kind of a beautiful thing. Thought about taking a video, but I let them have their privacy. It'd be kind of weird, but kind of a nice moment. Had his hands up, giving a little prayer. Seems like a good place to pray, right? So here's a look at it. We have the dock over there to the right. We're gonna go look at that water runoff, get a little bit of that peaceful water runoff. So here's that dock. You can hear that water running off to the right. We'll give you guys a look at that in a second, but look at this peaceful dock. Nobody's out there. Someone was just out there. They walked off. So I thought I would get a shot of it. So from this side over here, that's the dog park side down that way. And you can hear that water rushing. Let's take a look at it. It's right over here under this concrete block over there. Here it is. I haven't given you guys a look from this side very often. Last few times I've skipped this look, but there it is, rushing down. The log is in the middle there, kind of jamming things up. Here's a look at it from a different angle, kind of mossy, and there it goes, going down the stream. Not much of a flow, not as much as there has been. Usually it's pouring right out of there. Today is a little less and less as spring comes. There used to be some flowing out of that opening over there. Today there's none, maybe just a little dribble. But things are drying out here at Lake Padden a little bit. Guess it's to be expected. Looks like someone had a spill here. The roadrunner would come along and eat that up probably, no problem. Here's a look at it. Smoothly flowing. Not as powerful as usual. There's usually a lot more action about here. It's actually quiet today. Still got a little foam build up there. There's always a little foam at this area. Things get blocked up right through here. Somebody's gonna have to come and clean this out one of these days. Like we got a little litter, something fell down there, a tennis ball. You see that tennis ball? And a little plastic something or other. Toy maybe, I don't know. Can't see what that is, but I'm not going down there. It's too dangerous. This is always kind of a cool area where that water gets through. Gets through all those logs and that brush. And right on down the stream. Looks like there is a couple more trees down over here. There's that one right there. I think this guy was here last time, this big one here. But this one fell off right there, the edge. You see that, how it split right there? I think that's a new addition. Came down right into the drink. So a couple new ones in the stream here. This is that rock the ducks like to hang out on. Corrected, I think that was the duck that, the rock that the ducks like, is that one right there, that big one right in the middle of it all. They like to get up on that and kind of feel like the king of the stream, I'd imagine, I don't know. They like that one. Here it is, yet another tree that went down and is approaching its way to the stream. Didn't quite make it all the way, but it's close, it's hovering. I guess it's got a few branches in there. It's dipped in there a little bit. Getting a taste of that drink, but they all go down here. I think this is the area I showed you last time where these two came down, and then there's this one that's been in the creek for some time right there. That one's been rotting away, slowly disintegrating. So if I was smart, I'd come here, take a shot of this log every day and do a time lapse. That'd be kind of cool to see the thing disappear here. It's already much smaller than it was the last time I was here. Water is just working it down to nothing. This is the spot where you get some good audio. Do you guys hear that? You got the little babbling of the brook there, and then there's this little rock right there in the middle. Hits that thing and you get some extra noise. Bunch of rocks. So we almost have another log jam here. Look at this. These are almost backing up this area, just like up further up in the creek. They have a little spot there where they can get through, but they have logs on both sides now. About 4 or 5 here, 4 or 5 over there. And then these big ones have come down. A trio right there, right in the middle of it all. Here's my favorite calf stretching platform. Perfect size here to stretch the old calves. You put the shoe right up here and you get a nice stretch. Oh yeah, that's the spot right there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little look at the Lake Padden Creek and everything else here at Lake Padden. A little view of nature after a few moments of gratitude. I like to do these as part of my day in the life of a reseller vlog. If you're not part of the vlog, feel free to join, you know, hit that subscription button, join the journey. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. I'm well on my way, but I still got a long ways to go. So I want to thank everybody for watching this one, and hopefully you'll hit subscribe and check out the next one. Like I say, they come out every morning. I try to post them up every morning. I also do some other content as well up on the channel, so you can join and check out everything I do. So hopefully you'll continue watching this one. If not, this will be the end of the gratitude section. The reselling continues once I get home. We got to list some more hats and get some more work done. That's how it is in the day in the life of a reseller. It's not a 9 to 5. You got to work past that 5 o'clock deadline. Sometimes till 9, 10. So that's usually when I call it quits. But it's a good metric for what it takes to make some money online. It's not easy. You gotta work some long hours and put in some extra effort. There's no overtime. It's just one base pay. You get what you get, and how hard you work is how much you make. That's kind of the way it works. The day in the life of a reseller. All right, we made it home from Lake Padden. Just got had some dinner, got cleaned up, took a shower. Now I'm gonna get busy and list some hats. I've got some hats sitting here ready to go. Got them photographed already, so all I have to do is list them into the store. So I'm gonna get busy on that, try to get a few hats up tonight before we call it quits. Here they are, ready to be listed. Let's get going and get some of these online. Alright, it's a little before 10 o'clock. I just got 4 hats listed into the big store. We'll pick up where we left off in the morning. Gonna call an end to this vlog. Another day in the life of a reseller vlog. I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the end. Hopefully you guys had a little fun today, enjoyed some of what I was talking about. Not a lot of sales today. Hopefully things will pick up as the week unfolds. We're just gonna keep listing and hope for the best. I'm going to put these the store back on sale. I think I'm going to do it 20% off sale this time instead of 10. 10 is not cutting it. People are not buying the stuff, so we're going to go up to 20. We're going to see if that helps out any, and hopefully things will turn around midweek, and some of those sales will start rolling in. But we're not going to worry about it too much. We're going to get a good night's sleep, wake up in the morning, and start fresh. I suggest you guys do the same. Come on back, watch another vlog. I got these coming out daily, so there's always another one for you to watch. But thanks again for watching this one to the end. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and come on back for some more. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.